Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. My first guest, I could imagine a better first guest for Valentine's Day. My good friend Mandy Stadtmiller from Exo Jane and from News Whore, podcast I've been on. What's up, Mandy? How you doing?
Good. It's Valentine's Day, so I'm great. Yeah.
Now, do you take this seriously, Valentine's Day? Is this a day that you seem a little cynical for Valentine's Day, but I bet there's a soft spot that gets you sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I love men to be sweet and come through with romantic gestures and spend at least $70 on a flower arrangement, you know.
At least 70?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the worst is when you date a guy who you know has means, and then he shows up with the, like, $12 bodega arrangement. You know what I mean?
Something screamed last minute.
It's like, seriously? Yeah.
Something screams last minute about that.
Yeah.
Right? Last minute. Well, do you like
Because basically, I mean, it's just a competition amongst women.
It is.
At the office.
Oh,
you
really?
know? Yeah, you get the call. Oh, there's a delivery downstairs for you. Carry it up, and it's like, I'm winning. This is my trophy. And you walk past everyone else, you know?
So that's really true then.
I mean, from a very brutal, primal perspective.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you used to work at the New York Post. I'm sure it was very
that's
brutal.
that's where, yeah. I mean, I had a boss once who told me that you have to train men, you know? And I think that what she means is that you have to, if you want to play that sorority girl mind effing game, then you need to teach the guy that, you know.
It's very true. Guys need to be taught this. Guys need to be taught the importance of a day like Valentine's Day.
But I mean,
because we don't naturally feel that way.
But it really just depends if you want to get in the game. You know what I mean? Like, and so there have been years when I wanted to get in the game, and I've been dating guys where I wanted to show that I had, you know, scored this great guy who was treating me so well, and, you know, but like, I guess where I am in my life right now is I would rather talk about that as a game and not play it quite so competitively. You know what I mean?
Well, what do you think you feel more comfortable in as a person? What side would you rather be? Would you rather be this way or the other way, do you think, ultimately?
I think that I'm happiest when I am able to look at whatever the situation is, like having a Coke in front of me across from Artie Lange and appreciating that. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really cheesy, but it's like there's this book, wherever you are, there you are.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and so, I mean, it's like, what's the point of just being depressed that you know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, like, I think I do.
When I'm being a jerk, I usually say that, like, I have enough on the look scale that I don't think it would be that hard to find, like, a husband or a boyfriend if I was, you know what I mean?
Well, I can confirm that for you.
Yeah, but the question is, like, there are some people that you like. I've been doing Tinder lately. Yeah. Do you know Tinder?
Sort of. I sort of know Tinder. What exactly?
I don't know it.
Seriously?
I've heard of it.
Seriously.
Okay, so it's an app on your phone.
Okay.
And you pull up people, and then it's like a game. So you have basically their picture.
Yeah.
And then if you like them, like that's the guy.
Right.
I don't like him, so I'm passing. I don't like him. I mostly pass. Like, I mean, some of the
guys come up.
So you like that guy? Did you just say you liked
all
him?
of these people I'm not liking.
Just like one.
But how do these
like
people
that
come
guy?
up?
No.
Come on.
So anyway,
Wait, you're just basing this on appearance, and
so it's just like.
But how do these people come up? They're on there too.
They're on there too, and then if you both swipe right, then you get to talk to the other person.
Okay, so you both say I like. If you say I'm liking you, then you get. Then the next level is you talk to them,
or do you?
No, you chat.
You chat.
You chat.
Okay.
And then sometimes.
Is this all people in the general vicinity?
Yeah, they're all close by.
They're all within 50 feet.
Well, why don't you like someone and start?
Well, I do. I've been talking to a army guy, a designer, someone in advertising. You know what I mean?
You're
I think that's
you're keeping it eclectic.
Yeah. Well, my friend, my friend Jessica Delfino has a rule that she calls that you have to have a primary man,
Right.
and then you have a junior boyfriend, and then you have a spare.
It sounds like Jay Delfino. That sounds like a name that Jay Delfino would.
Yeah, and so your primary man is the guy who's, you know, your husband or your boyfriend or whatever. The junior boyfriend is the guy who kind of gives you juice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who you have maybe the like text flirting with. And then your alternate is the guy who, like, just so you know, have some sense of possibility. And I think that's a good strategy.
How do you keep the alternate on the hook?
I guess just like a text every like 34 days or so.
Right.
You know?
That'll do it.
Just
34 days.
Yeah. It's like an algorithm of love.
Now,
you know?
is that your own theory, or did someone else tell you the 34-day thing, or did you figure that out for yourself?
Well, I mean, I usually just try to. I wouldn't say like it's actually 34 days. I would say that. I mean, that's a game in itself. It's like the game that you said with comedy, where you see if you can come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that can be a game, is to like see if you can renew
Dig
interest.
a hole and then get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, so how was that worked out for you in the past?
Yeah. How did today go?
So
have you been using
Are you in
your
that situation
Tinder?
today? Are you in a type of situation that you just
Have you
described?
Tindered your way into a
This
Valentine's Day
Valentine's.
treat?
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably gonna meet up with this guy that I've been.
A Tinder guy?
He's not a Tinder guy.
Oh.
No.
So this
the
guy's
whole-
above the Tinder guys?
Yeah.
So this
Yeah,
is the boyfriend.
He's not a boyfriend. He's definitely not a boyfriend.
Okay, but in your scenario,
Yeah.
is he a junior boyfriend at least? I mean, is there there's
I
no
would say,
boyfriend,
yeah, I
but
would
there's
say
junior?
he's either a junior boyfriend or an alternate.
Okay,
I'm
but
currently
those guys
taking
are the
applications
alternates.
for my main.
Got it.
The
Yeah,
main, right? So the
so-
main is very important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, maybe my dog, but I don't like have sex with my dog. So.
It sounds.
But he's
like,
always there for
it
me.
sounds like though the junior boyfriend is the guy you have the most fun with, though.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Well, see, I would disagree. I think that the junior boyfriend is someone who you kind of treat like a chick. And if you want to be like spazzy and needy, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then you're like, oh, I don't look pretty today. I think I'm fat, you know.
And he's the one who
and
says,
you don't waste that capital on the primary. You know what I mean?
and he's the one who comes back with like a phony French accent. Oh, my God, you look wonderful.
Yeah, pretty much.
that's
But I mean, I don't know. I guess I just look at it as being Valentine's Day is basically kind of an evil thing if you look at it that way. And it can be just like, it depends on what like lens you're looking through everything, what point of view. And so the lens that I try and look at it through is that it's just hilarious and absurd. You know what I mean?
Right.
It is hilarious to see all of these men marching down the street with their like bodega flowers and their gifts. You know, I mean, it's just.
Well, don't you think it's more? Do you like a guy who like out of nowhere will make a romantic gesture, or just does it on the days you're supposed to?
I think all of the above.
I think you
you
have
know,
both.
yeah. I mean, I've had a guy just show up with flowers, and then we had sex. We had surprise flower sex.
Now does that?
So yeah.
Are you a girl that works all the time? The flowers will that work a lot?
Well, you know what's funny though is that flowers. I feel like you can. I had a guy once who told me. Right after we had sex, he said, I'm going to show you some upper arm exercises.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't fit enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very. Now, how did you react to that?
And well, so what it turned out was that I had gotten drunk the night before and said that he had man boobs. And
She's getting back.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
But he sent me flowers.
Right.
And that was like a recovery. Like I had completely, he was like, I deaded him.
It sounds like it.
And it was like at least like a $55, bouquet. Like he had.
How long did it take for him to realize that he needed to do the flowers?
$55. What kind of losers are you dating?
How much do you spend on bouquets?
At least
You
100.
can't get up
When
there.
was the last time you sent a bouquet?
1948.
Last year?
Last year.
$100? Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what?
And in a major city, New York City, $100 is probably
$55. They're $50 to $5 at the bodegas.
I'm not paying for them, so I'm looking. I don't buy flowers, so I'm looking at it through the lens of like a grandmother thinks, like a pizza cost a nickel. Like I have no idea. Like
where's our cut?
I'm not buying these.
See, that's a good point. An attractive woman probably doesn't know the prices of certain things.
Well, I actually
like flowers would be it, I guess.
We just ran an article on XO Jane that was it was based on the idea that a man needs to go on 10 dates with you or spend a cumulative. It was either $1,000 or $10,000.
10 G's, and that's getting up there.
Yeah, that's getting up there.
That should be a couple. All right, we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the math on that. back into this with Mandy Stadtmiller.
Okay.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.